In today's video, I wanted to give you 5 reasons why you should do a mid-muffler delete in your Charger or Challenger.
Once again.
What the fuck?
Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Ryan with Hemifam, back with another awesome video for you guys. In today's video, I wanted to give you 5 reasons why you should do a mid-muffler delete in your Charger or Challenger. This, mainly for the 2015s plus, Scat Packs, SRTs, Hellcats, although this will work on 5.7s, V6s even, of all models and years. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this 5 reasons why you should do a mid-muffler delete video. Okay, let's start off with reason number 1, which is going to be the sound that you're going to get from a mid-muffler delete. The 2015 plus models, Scat Packs, SRTs, and Hellcats really do sound amazing when you delete the middle muffler underneath the car. You leave the back black canisters in the rear, which are the resonators, and all you do is delete the middle mufflers of the car, and it sounds amazing, guys. You are going to love it. It really wakes up the, muscle car, and you will get compliments everywhere you go on the sound, guys. I get them all the time. People say, man, that car sounds amazing. Taking off, shifting through the gears, and usually they tell me when I'm slowing down too that it just sounds extremely wicked, guys. So that is definitely something you should consider, and probably number one is the sound quality from the mid muffler delete. Sometimes, it may be, a little bit on the raspier side, but I mean, to me, it just sounds nasty, and people are blown away by it. They're just like, wow, man, your car sounds evil. It sounds wicked. It sounds like a monster. And they're all right. It sounds like all of those things when you do a mid muffler delete. So the sound is definitely going to be today's number one choice pick, I guess you could say. And it sounds great, guys. So don't take my word for it. Listen to the audio and the video. Talk to some buddies. I'd say 90% of Mopar owners that have, the 15 plus SRTs, Scat Packs do a mid muffler delete. And that's reason why, number one, why you should too, guys. Okay, let's jump into reason number two why you should do a mid muffler delete, and that is going to be for the performance. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not gonna, throw your numbers off the charts through the ceiling as far as horsepower gains. In fact, you may not see any horsepower gains on paper, via dyno. It may just about be the same with the stock mufflers being on. So, I mean, that's give or take, guys. You're gonna have to be the judge with your butt dyno. If you live in an area that, you have a dyno that you trust, I highly recommend dynoing the car with the mufflers, in place, stock exhaust, and doing another dyno with the exhaust deleted. Unfortunately, I live in a very rural area, and there's no dyno machines, if any, that are, remotely nearby to me. And, if there was, it's I probably wouldn't trust them. But, that is something that you are going to have to decide. So it's not going to, boost your car like crazy, and it's not going to, kill it as far as anything like that. The gas mileage really didn't make a difference. I am so heavy into the car every day naturally that, that wasn't a concern. I didn't buy this car to commute and travel. I bought this car to serve its purpose, be a muscle car, and perform as such. So performance wise, it's not gonna, break you, what your goals are. It's not gonna hurt you. And I mean, it's not gonna mess with your miles per gallon. I know, some people, they, really care about their miles per gallon, and it's not something crazy that's gonna throw your car way out of whack. So reason number two is definitely the performance. So check that out, guys. And I know a lot of people say that the delete made their car run better. So, like I said, you are going to have to be the judge of what it does to your car and, how you recognize the car after the delete. But definitely, it is something you should give it a shot if you're into, the sound of the car. You really like the sound of it. You want to wake it up a little bit and hopefully add some more power, because generally when you get more air into the engine and out, it flows better, runs better, which, hopefully creates equals to more horsepower. But that is reason number 2, guys. So let's move on to number 3 here. Moving on, reason number 3 is probably one of my favorite ones. Is it is cheap, guys. It is so cheap. You don't have to order anything. You don't have to wait for any shipping. You can go down to your local muffler shop. My local one is Muffler World 2. A good friend of mine, Jason, owns it. We've been friends forever. He knows a shit ton about cars, anything. If I don't know something, I usually ask him. Really good friend of mine. He's the one that works on all of my vehicles, and it is cheap, guys. You can probably get your car on the rack, deleted, some 3-inch pipe welded up under there for, maybe $50, $80. Generally, it's about $80, $100, give or take, what I find people saying online, on Instagram, what they've done at their local shops. And it is really cheap, guys. It's a cheap, simple mod you can do tomorrow, if you make up your mind to do it. That's what I love about it. It's, something that's not going to break the bank, because, you're already paying for your car, the car payment, insurance, gas, maintenance. So once you have all of those in the bubble and you start adding mods and things like that, then the bubble gets kind of, too full and it may pop. So I always love cheap mods that work and, that are gonna last. And as long as your muffler guy, welds them right, you should be good to go. It should last you the life of the car. You shouldn't have any problems. And if they are a reputable shop, they should honor their work. So, sometimes things happen. If, things come loose, your tips are off centered, aren't lined up, they should take care of you. But that is definitely reason number 3, guys, is it is dirt cheap, free shipping. Being that your muffler shop has the 3-inch pipe in stock, which, I mean, being a muffler shop, trust me, they should. And if they don't, I would start asking some serious questions. But it is cheap, guys, and I love cheap. I'm sure you love cheap. And it's not like Chinese cheap. It's cheap, and it's awesome cheap. So really great stuff, guys. Reason number 3, I've said it a million times, cheap. So that is definitely a win in my book. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? Okay, moving on up in the world, guys. Number 4 is going to be the loudness. I know that kind of ties in with the sound, but it sounds good, which is one thing, and it is ridiculously loud. You're going to be scaring women, children, and some men probably, guys. I do it all the time. When people don't recognize it, they aren't ready for it, they jump. They jump out of fear. And sometimes these are people that are in homes, and my car's starting outside. It's sometimes it's kind of funny to watch people get scared. But your neighbors are definitely going to love it, because every time you turn on your car, whether it's a cold start or a warm start, it is just going to be loud, obnoxious, everybody's gonna know that you are splitting from your house, your job, your office. So that means no sneaking out the back door from work, okay? You know, your manager is gonna be like, oh shit, there goes Bill. He's sneaking out the back. So it is definitely loud, guys. I love being able to, remote start the vehicle and I'm behind it and it just blasts my eardrums with the intoxicating sound of the 392 Hemi because, as you all know, I drive a Charger Scat Pack, pitch black, the fastest color, by the way. But it is great stuff, guys. It is extremely, extremely loud. And don't get me wrong, it's loud, but there is no drone, if that makes any sense. As long as you leave the back canisters, the resonators on there, you're not gonna have any drone. And that's at 70 miles an hour, 2000 RPM, highway, city. It sounds damn near stock when you're doing highway speeds, just cruising. But once you step on that gas pedal, it screams. It's nasty, guys. You can hear it from blocks and blocks and blocks. Maybe, yeah, it's from pretty far, guys. You'll know when you see or hear a 392 or Hellcat with a delete. You will definitely know from far away. And it sounds great, guys. I love the loudness. It really wakes up the car. You know, when you're driving in traffic, people kind of look over at you like, hey, this guy is crazy driving that loud, fast car. But that is reason number 4. It is super, super loud, and I love it. You're going to love it. So if you are on the fence about doing a mid-muffler delete, definitely number 4 is going to be loud, guys. Okay, the last and final reason, number 5, is you can easily go back to stock. You know, if as long as your shop left enough room on the pipe, and even if they didn't, things can be done to fix that. But you can easily put your middle mufflers back underneath the car for whatever reason. Say you didn't like the sound, you didn't like the way it felt, you can put the stock mufflers back on and no big deal. Call it a day. It's not an issue. Say you didn't like the sound and you want to buy an axle back exhaust, which, costs hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, depending on the name and brand or the manufacturer and what type you go with. But you really don't need that, guys. It's super easy to swap out the mid-muffler delete. It's not permanent. I mean, you weld the 3-inch in there, but you can cut those out, put your mids back on. If you're gonna sell the car, you can return it back to stock, and in the day, the car sounds just like it did from it when it left the dealership. Everybody's happy. So definitely number 5 is, and that's a good reason, is you can return it back to stock. I know a lot of people are concerned, is it permanent? Can you, so reverse it? Yes, it can easily be reversed at the same shop that did the delete. They can slap them back on there and everybody will be good to go, guys. So don't, I know it's kind of scary. You're cutting up your 50, 60, 80, $100,000 car. And don't worry, guys. We all do it and it's going to sound good. Make your car, your car already looks good, so make it sound good. So that is reason number 5. You can easily return back to stock and call it a day, guys. Alrighty, that has been the 5 reasons why you should do a mid-muffler delete video. I hope you enjoyed it. Between the sound, performance, it being cheap, the loudness, it's reversible. Between all of those reasons, I really hope this video helps you make a better decision as far as if you should do a mid-muffler delete. And if you ask me, I'm going to tell you yes. Obviously, if you got to this point in this video, I'm hoping you're feeling the same way, and hopefully you're making an appointment with your muffler guy for tomorrow morning, or next week, whenever you have time or he has time. I hope you are making that call, guys, because you are definitely not going to regret it. If you already have a mid-muffler delete, let us know in the comments, guys. Don't be scared. I love to interact with everybody, so comment. I always try to reply to everybody's comments, and let's connect with everybody. But let us know in the comments if you have a mid-muffler delete, what type of vehicle you have it on, if you like it, if you don't like it, your kind of pros and cons. Let the people know, guys. And if this video helped you, and you liked it, hit us with a like, share it with a buddy, smash that subscribe button so you stay up to date with future videos and you don't miss anything. Also, check the video description for good information on the video itself, all of our social media links and handles. Be sure to follow us there. Again, we like to connect with everybody, so give us a follow. We also have some awesome links down there in the video description for you to check out, along with some really great promo codes, because hey, I love to save money, you love to save money, we all love to save money, and that's what they're there for, guys. So again, huge shout out to everybody that watches this channel, watch this video, all the subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, smash the subscribe button, turn the bell on for notifications, and as always, guys, we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Again.